My name is Celestial Derp and I will be your guide for this evening. Today I wanted to do a tutorial for boat skip on Virtual Console, and specifically this is for Virtual Console because I'm going to try to explain some ways to avoid this dreaded ESS turn down, because it's cancer on VC and it's really not too hard to do, and if you get good enough you might be able to do it in 1 or 2 pauses. And really, that's one of the harder parts of boat skip, but we're gonna go through the whole thing. So, first of all, the entrance point glitch, and that's kind of what the base of this is. Also, I will cheat myself in 3 hearts because you need at least 2 3/4 hearts to do this. You will take 2 or 2.5 hearts of damage during this sequence break, at least. So you'll take at least that much, so you need at least 2 3/4 to do it very consistently. So entrance point glitch, we're going to crouch stab this door, and we're looking for the recoil frame, which is the next frame. Okay, so in this frame we're going to click the hover boots, we're going to unpause, and we're going to mash A to open this door on the recoil frame. So now that we've opened this door, we're going to target, quick draw our hook shot, and then turn around. We're going to target this door. We're going to click the carry boots. We're going to side hop left and then dry roll. Side hop right, backflip, and you can quick draw your sword if you want to. It doesn't hurt anything. So it's side hop right, 2 backflips, and then a side hop left, and quick drawing your sword is optional. So from here, when we let go of target, we have to do this movement before our camera starts to pan. So we're gonna let go, do a horizontal slash, which means you're not holding anything on the analog stick. Just let go of target, press B, and then shield turn completely left. So now that we've shield turned, it doesn't matter if the camera pans. At this point, our angle is already set. We're going to get the infinite sword glitch by picking up this pot on the right frame of our crouch stab animation. And even if you fail it, it's no big deal. It's no big deal even if you fail it, because what you can do is you can come over here to this side, side hop right, side hop left, slash, and then do the same setup, and then get ISG off of this pot. So normally if you get it off of the first pot, you'll be in a position that's something like this. You'll just backwalk and target this wall. And this isn't very, very precise by any means, so this should actually work with no big deals. So once you're here, you're going to side hop right, and then shield drop a chew. And you don't want to drop your shield too early, because you have the infinite sword glitch and you have a damage value stored, which means if you let go of your shield too early, the chew will just explode in your face, and you have to let go of target after shield, or you will lose the infinite sword glitch, because crouching cancels the infinite sword glitch. So after this chew is past the top of our heads and we can let go of the shield and target, we're gonna do 2 ESS turns left, ESS turn left for 2 frames. And then we're going to do a side hop, and I will explain a little bit more once I get there. So during this side hop, we're actually going to be holding down. And we're looking for the first frame when Link turns around, which is always the same frame. It always works the same. So in this frame, we're going to let go of the analog stick, and we're just going to press target and shield during the unpause lag at the same time. Now we're just waiting for this chew to explode. We're looking for the second frame of this chew's explosion. This is the first frame of the cheese explosion. This is the second frame of the cheese explosion. You'll notice that the camera is panned down, like it drops for this one frame. That's how we know that this is the frame. So from here we're gonna equip the hover boots, and we're still gonna hold target and shield, and we're gonna input backflip during the unpause lag, and we're gonna pause buffer to the point where we can first see Link's hover boot on his way back down. Two more frames from here. One more frame. Come on. So on this frame, we're gonna let go of everything except for target. Yeah, we're gonna let go of everything except for target, and we're gonna buffer until the first frame when our animation is reset. Which it's like 4 frames or something like that. So as you can see, I'm free to just pause buffer 1 frame at a time. Just wait. And it doesn't matter if you're like late here. I don't know why I'm being so precise about this, but like this is actually kind of lenient. This is the lenient part of boat skip. So once you're in this position where you're standing back up, you should be putting your shield away immediately when you start standing back up. And if you're not putting your shield away already, you've done something wrong. Like you haven't let go of everything except for target, because you have to let go of down and you have to let go of shield on that frame. So from here, we're gonna hold down during the menu, and we're going to input chew and then shield, and then we're gonna pause buffer until the first frame when the chew is actually at our feet. So the next frame. So on this frame, we're just gonna input A during the unpause lag. We're still gonna be holding shield, target, and down. We're just gonna input A in the unpause lag to do the hover itself. So now that we're here, we can let go of target, we can let go of shield, we can let go of everything. We're just gonna be holding down. We're gonna pull out a Bombchu, and then we're going to equip the Kokiri boots. And we're still going to be holding down during the menu, and we're going to unpause, and we're going to press shield and then A during the unpause lag to do the hover. And then we're just going to mash, like we're going to hold shield, or I guess technically it'd be more accurate to say we're going to input shield and then mash A here. So shield and then mash A. So now that we're out of bounds, we're going to equip the hover boots, and we're going to hold right. And once we void, we're going to start mashing start, because we need to look for a particular frame during this like little out of bounds hover that we're going to do. So we're looking for the first frame where the C right button touches the left side of the door frame. We need to buffer 1 more frame here. I'm really bad at pause buffering in this game. Okay, so this is the frame that we're looking for. As you can see, the C right button is now touching the left side of the door frame. So from here, we're going to pause buffer target for 1 frame. And this little section right here after the clip out of bounds, this is probably the most precise part of boat skip. So yeah, so we need to input target for 1 frame. Okay, now that we've buffered our 1 frame of target, we're gonna actually hold up left. So we're holding target and up left, and we're gonna input A for 1 frame, and we can let go of basically everything except for target. And now we're pause buffering for the first frame where our camera is reset. And it doesn't have to be the first frame. You have a couple of frames for leniency here. But once our camera resets, we're going to equip the Kokiri boots. And we're going to unpause, and we're going to let go of everything. So once we land here, you'll notice we have the critical cam, because like in a no I am wrong warp run, you'd only have 3 hearts here and you would be in critical cam here. But it's no big deal because a lot of this movement is going to be very straightforward. So we're going to target and we're going to backwalk until we hit this ledge, and we're going to target as we're reclimbing so that we turn around. Okay, so we're going to backflip, we're going to start walking forward, and we're going to equip the hover boots. Now, what I do for this movement is a little finicky sometimes for some people, but there are different setups for this out of bounds movement. This is just the one that I use because I find this to be really easy and really consistent. So we're going to hold forward, and we're going to roll, and we're going to wait for the hover boots timer to run out, and then we're going to slide to slightly up left, like slightly left of up, and then we're going to roll again, and then at the end of our roll we're going to just hold forward. And we should grab the ledge, like this next out of bounds ledge here. So once you climb this ledge you're going to target, you're going to do 3 ESS right turns. So 1, 2, 3, target, and then just walk forward. So once you're on this platform, like you kind of, it's kind of hard to figure out where the door is, but the door is kind of to your up left. So like, you know, just like here. But we also want to make sure that we have the door itself. So what we're gonna do here is, now that we're fairly certain that we're targeting the door, we're going to backflip. We're gonna bonk into the door. Okay, now we're gonna retarget. We're gonna let go of target, and we're gonna ESS turn right, and then retarget. And then we're gonna backwalk until we grab this ledge, and you can quick draw your hook shot during the backwalk if you like, because it technically saves frames when you pull out the chew. So we're not gonna do anything as we're climbing, but once we're climbed completely, we're gonna pull out a chew and we're gonna target. The third black frame for the chew, and we want the completely black frame. We want the darkest frame on this cycle. So here is the third black frame. On this frame, we're going to hold, we're still holding target, and we're going to hold down. And once we grab this ledge, we're going to let go of target, and we're going to slide the analog stick from down to left. And then I'll show you the frame that we're looking for after that. This is like the boss key skip is kind of standard. So we're looking for the first frame where Link's right leg is in front of his left leg. On this frame, we're going to keep holding left. We're going to buffer A during the unpause lag, and we're going to keep pause buffering. And at that point, we're just looking for the first ledge clip frame. So on the first ledge clip frame, we're going to let go of everything, and we're just going to buffer target during the unpause lag. And if this happens, I'm actually currently inside of the door. So if I just tap up left, I should be put into the boss loading zone. And that was Boat Skip. This, like I said, this tutorial is mainly for Virtual Console, but, you know, do with this knowledge what you please. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time.